And I talked to the ADA, he said that was fine.
Hello, Mr. Herrera. Here we are. It did, just 1 second, my computer did something weird. Yes. Oh, thank you. All right. Why is it taking you forever to provide your list of medications?
She didn't notify me that I had came out positive. I had reported to her. She didn't.
No, let's stop right there. When the probation officer says, I want a list of your medications, it doesn't matter whether you came out positive or not. They want a list of your medications. I don't know what people don't understand. Let me explain to you something about probation. Probation is what people call being on paper. That means that your life is not your own. And you know why your life is not your own? Because when you're on probation, it's a contract. And if you violate the contract, you're looking at going to prison. So really, probation owes you no explanation when they're asking for documentation for something. So whether you had a positive UA or not, they are looking at prison. Do you understand? And when they tell you, I want your prescriptions, you need to provide your prescriptions. Do you understand? If you do not provide your prescriptions, if you do not provide what your probation officer is asking for when requested, guess what? We're not going to have this conversation anymore. What's going to end up happening is the motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if a motion to revoke is filed, you're looking at potentially 10 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
So your actions, you need to start asking yourself. When you don't want to do something that probation is asking of you, you need to ask yourself, is this worth potentially going to prison for 10 years? If the answer is yes, then don't do it. And guess what will end up happening? A motion to revoke will be filed. When a probation officer asks you for information, you give it. If you feel as though probation doesn't deserve to know this, you still give it, and then you come to court and you speak to Ms. Abrams or you speak to me and say, hey, probation asked for this. I gave it to them, but I don't understand why they want it. No one will explain it to me. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I see a list of medications that you're on. So some of these medications should fall by the wayside because the hydrocodone, that's supposed to be taken for severe cough. And I see it was refilled in November 2023. Are you still suffering from a severe cough?
No.
Okay, at some point that's supposed to end. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And then the ibuprofen for moderate pain, that's not supposed to be every day. I'm not a doctor, but I do know that if you take too much ibuprofen, that messes with your kidneys. So that's not supposed to be an everyday thing. And this is me as a non-doctor. Whenever a doctor wants to give people medications, and I've had family members who had medications for certain things, if you're getting ibuprofen for pain, and I see 3 times you've been given it, guess what? You need to find out what the pain is for, because ibuprofen, it doesn't cure the pain. All of this stuff just masks the problem. The problem is still there, but you just don't feel it. So you probably need to start talking to your doctor and asking what's going on if you're on these meds. Do you understand? Now, if you're drug tested today, are you going to be positive for any of this? Are you still taking hydrocodone?
No.
Okay. Are you still taking ibuprofen?
No.
When's the last time you took those medications?
Last month.
All right. So you should be negative. Have you taken anything?
No.
All right. So when you're drug tested today, is it going to be negative?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to do a drug test today. Is there anything else that you're having issues with?
No, ma'am.
Anything? Now's the time to tell me.
No.
All right. So last time it says that you were positive for opiates at the beginning of February. So
Yeah.
you should be negative. Okay. So you're going to be negative. You haven't used anything.
No.
All right. Just have a seat. We will do that.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right. Are you ready to proceed, Vashawn?
Yes,
All right. Louis Herrera.
Well,
All right. Why would I ask you if you're going to be positive for something? You said you would be positive for nothing.
you got caught with your trousers down.
I didn't even.
But you're positive for methadone. How can you
Yeah, I
not
don't
know?
even know what that is.
All right. Miss Abrams.
I'm telling her, I mean, I take Benadryl,
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
like melatonin to fall asleep, but I don't know.
You can't be using any medication that is not prescribed to you while you're on probation, and methadone is a drug that has to be prescribed. So has he had a TAP evaluation?
TAP evaluation, no, Judge.
All right, what we're going to do with him is we're going to do the UA hotline, and we'll do the TAP evaluation out of custody. And I'm going to want 90 meetings from him in 90 days. So you're going to do 90 sober meetings for the court, and you're going to do those in 90 days. Sober support meetings are the AA meetings, NA meetings. They're all over town. You understand?
The
And you're going to
AA meetings.
they're similar to AA meetings, but they just call them sober support meetings now. So you're going to do 90 of those in 90 days. So every day you need to be going to a meeting. We're going to do the UA hotline. Has he previously been, Ms. Abrams, was he ever previously referred to felony drug court? All right, we're going to do a referral to felony drug court as well. And I know you're probably saying to yourself, I cannot believe the judge is doing that to me. This is a problem. You know, I don't know where I got this methadone. Here's the thing. I'm trying to help you be successful in probation. Testing positive for methadone and you don't have a prescription, guess what? That's a violation of your probation. And for that violation, you could be sent to the prison for up to 10 years in prison. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's going to end up happening is they're going to get a TAP evaluation for you done. You're going to be referred to felony drug court. Do not miss an appointment with felony drug court. You understand?
What is that, ma'am?
Probation is going to give you information on that, but it is one of the treatment courts, and they'll be able to help you with your drug or alcohol problem. And you need to be 100% honest with them. You understand? So don't go in front of them saying, I don't know where I got methadone. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you leave here today, do not celebrate, yay, I didn't go to prison, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. Do you have a mom or family members who are currently alive? Do you have family members?
Just my mother-in-law and father-in-law.
All right. You don't want them to have to identify your body because you got a bad batch of drugs. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. So just have a seat. Probation is going to go over your new conditions. All right.